Now we have an idea why John Cena's here tonight.
Because he has an issue with Aiden English's singing?
Cena might not be a fan of the Drama King, but my guess is it has more to do with wanting to get a closer look at SmackDown Live's hottest superstar, Buzz.
Take it easy, partner. I'm not out here for a fight. At least not yet. I'm here because I've heard all the buzz. You gotta see this guy who's blowing up on the indies. You gotta see this guy who invaded NXT and stuck it to Triple H. You gotta see this guy who won the US title and defended it in an open challenge week after week. I wonder where he got that idea. You gotta see this guy who went to Japan and beat Nakamura and AJ Styles in the Dome of all places. Now, most people would get caught up in all that, but not me. You see, I've been around for a while. And so many times I've heard all the buzz, and then when it comes time for me to actually see what's behind the buzz, it doesn't measure up to the hype. So I'm out here tonight because I want to know, do you measure up, Buzz?
I can't believe you came out here, say everything you just said about what I've accomplished, and then still question whether I measure up? I think the question you should be asking, John, is whether you still measure up. You said it yourself, you've been around for a while. Some people might even say you've been around a little too long.
Now, don't hide behind that statement. If you're one of those people, say it to my face.
You're past your prime, and I'm just getting started.
Okay. So you think I need to prove to you that I measure up? Well, it's clear we're not going to settle this difference of opinions with words. But it just so happens that we have a show coming up called SummerSlam, and I currently don't have an opponent. So how about you and I step into the ring and go one-on-one? After that, all our questions will be answered.
After SummerSlam, the next thing you're going to hear people say is, you gotta see this guy who absolutely destroyed John Cena.
I guess that's a yes. Wow, what a match that is going to be at SummerSlam.
If anyone knows anything about having immediate success in the WWE, it's me. After all, I was the youngest world heavyweight champion in history at the age of 24. But unlike you, Buzz, I didn't rely on cheap gimmicks like viral videos or invading someone else's show to make it to the top. No, I did things the right way. But that's not what gets rewarded these days, is it? No, now you get hot on the indies, show up, win a few matches on SmackDown, then get handed a main event match in one of the biggest shows of the year. Well, I am sick of it. I am sick of it. I should be facing John Cena at SummerSlam, not you. That is my spot.
Look, I could give you an entire list of reasons why I'm facing John Cena at SummerSlam. But instead, let me give you one reason why you're not facing Cena. Because we've seen that match over and over and over again. The WWE Universe wants something new and exciting, not Cena versus Orton Part 589.
I don't give a damn what the WWE Universe wants.
Yeah? Well, I do. And since we have unfinished business after you cost me the US title, how about we give them a match they've never seen before? You versus me right now.
What's in it for me?
The chance to prove everything you just said about me.
That's fine. But I was thinking more like if I beat you, I take your place in the match versus Cena at SummerSlam. Do you want to shut up all the critics and earn your big main event opportunity? Or do you want another handout?
All right. To prove to you and everyone else that I've earned everything I've ever gotten, I'll put my spot in the SummerSlam match on the line.
That's great. I look forward to taking it from you by giving the WWE Universe something they have seen before. Me hitting you with an RKO.
Buzz is proving tonight is that he loves taking stupid risks. And this one's going to cost him his match with Cena at SummerSlam.
That's only if Orton can defeat him.
But what does he have to gain?
I think it's a matter of pride.
Well, there's a fine line between pride and stupidity, and he's crossed it. Look at that suplex.
We got a rope break. He's on the defensive here, but not for a second do I expect him to back down now.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
Hooked up.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt.
Nailed it.
You gotta believe this one's over. He's got him covered. And he kicks out.
He's got some more fight in him, guys.
Randy Orton is one of the most dominant competitors in WWE history with few weaknesses. Corey, how would you target the Apex Predator?
One needs to look at Orton's medical history for the key. More than anything else, shoulder injuries have put the Viper on the sideline.
Corey brought up Orton's many shoulder injuries earlier, and my quick research corroborates that. He suffered one just 6 months into his career and has been out of action as recently as 2016 due to shoulder issues.
Well, even if you don't re-injure the Apex Predator's shoulder, it's still smart to target it as you'll drastically reduce the effectiveness of his RKO.
Escapes trouble there. Oh, and he reverses it.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
Whoa, nasty fall. He's making a statement here with this attack. Counter here.
Oh, boy, he is ready.
Avoids trouble there. Authority as their personally appointed face of the WWE. Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Oh, snap! He's going for the pin.
Michael mentioned Randy Orton as the face of the WWE, given his long history aligning with Triple H. It made perfect sense for the game to give the Viper preferential treatment, main events, and a lengthy world title reign.
Gentlemen, it was so much more than their history that made Randy Orton the face of WWE. Randy Orton has the look, style, and the attitude of a champion, and that is why Triple H made him the centerpiece of the Authority for so long.
When this guy's on, look out. Bringing it back into the ring. What's Triple H doing here?
This could get ugly real fast, guys.
We're about to have a new
Wait a minute! AJ Styles might have something to say about that.
Why is AJ attacking Triple H? This is career suicide.
Some people value friendship over money, Corey.
Well, those people are idiots.
Ooh. Wow, I thought he was a goner.
The quick reversal there by Randy Orton. He might have it. And RKO!
Can he finish the job?
Shoulders on the mat. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Nice kick out there.
Oh no, Randy Orton looking to finish it. He wants it one more time. Not so fast. Oof. He's in trouble.
Stay down, man.
Beautiful technique.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Does Orton even know where he is?
What does Buzz have in store? The shoulders are down. And you can put this singles match in the books. These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
I remember this part very well. This was another great moment. And so it goes.
Here is your winner, the Assassin, Sebastian Parker.
That's a big win, although there was a moment there where I thought it was going to go the other.
Hey, thanks for having my back out there with Triple H. If it wasn't for you, I might have lost my chance to face John Cena at SummerSlam.
No problem. I know you don't have many allies on SmackDown, but from now on, you can trust me to be there for you.
I saw what you did out there tonight. That took some guts to put your match with me on the line. Honestly, I'm surprised you did.
I wouldn't be where I am if I played it safe. I don't take the easy way out, no matter what obstacles are put in front of me. I never give up.
Interesting choice of words.
Yeah, well, that's just how I live my life. For me, it's not just a catchphrase to sell towels.
And you think that's all it is for me? I busted my ass for everything I have. And will continue to do so until someone has to drag me out of that ring.
Guys, you have a match coming up. How about you settle this in the ring?
You know what? That's a good idea, AJ. With all this talk about never giving up, how about you put your money where your mouth is? At SummerSlam, how about we make our match a submission match?
Like I said, I don't play things safe. So you got it.
I hope you're ready to dance at SummerSlam, because I'm gonna make you tap.
Hey, come on, that's enough. Are you sure that was the right decision?
No, not at all. I need to start learning some more submission moves ASAP.
Hey, like I said before, I got your back at the pay-per-view, just in case Triple H or Randy Orton try to get involved again.
Hey, I really appreciate that. You've been such a big help, which is... I hate to ask for another favor, but would you be willing to show me the calf crusher?
I don't know, man. That's kind of my thing, you know? Can't be giving out all my secrets just in case we have to face each other again someday.
Look, I need help if I'm gonna beat Cena in this submission match. I mean, I'll get down on my knees and beg if I have to.
Oh my, stand up. I'll show it to you.
Awesome. I owe you one.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll settle up at some point.
I'm sorry for how you've been treated by Triple H, but unfortunately, there's not much else I can do to help at this point. Yeah, tell me about it. He's still holding one against me from 5 years ago. Anyway, good luck in your submission match versus Cena. Avoid the STF at all costs.
This is all the makings of a classic, and it's coming right up. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against Chad Gable.
Gonna settle the score.
You can feel the excitement. Buzz is here.
The following contest
Chad Gable, big opportunity here tonight.
and his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Unique environment here as we kick off this submission match. Into the tie-up they go, but who's going to end up with the upper hand? Dominating shoulder tackle. Oh, what a splash.
The WWE Universe witnessed a classic submission match at 2016's Extreme Rules event. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, defended her Women's Championship against Natalya. The one thing I thought was unfair about the match is that there was a ban against the Nature Boy Ric Flair being at ringside. If Flair appeared, Charlotte would lose the match and her women's crown.
Corey, you spoke of the submission match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya, and I need to point out that this match was not Flair's figure 8 versus Natalya's sharpshooter. Victory could be achieved by making your opponent tap out to any submission maneuver. I think we all know why the Nature Boy was banned from ringside.
When Natalya had Charlotte locked in the sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Daddy, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on the figure 8 and force Natalya to submit. It wouldn't be a Flair match without a little bit of controversy, would it?
Scoop slam! Ooh, what impact!
With a power bomb. Oh, nasty impact.
And now Chad Gable finds himself in a tough spot. And at this point, you have to wonder if he can recover from this.
I know he's not looking very good right now, but I just can't imagine a scenario where he would submit. He just doesn't seem to know the word quit.
This is where we find out who the better man is. And at this point, it could very well be either one of these guys. That's how close this thing is.
Oh, harsh impact. And the odds just swung in Buzz's favor.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Just tossed. She could airline mouse for that.
That might be all. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it. He looks to be losing a bit of leverage here.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
This might be it. Oh, my. Oh, he's able to reverse it.
One of the things a superstar who's competing in a submission match has to be careful of is if they have an injury or have been injured in the past and people know about it. You can bet in a submission match that your opponent is going to target that body part immediately. It's like having a giant bullseye on an arm, leg, ankle, or...
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it!
Is he done? Byron, you brought up that a submission match can be especially dangerous for a competitor who's injured or had a known injury. I think that's why it's just as important. Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in. Oh, man, what a splash.
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists throughout the history of this great business. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Shoulder tackle. He's in a bad spot, guys.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
Corey, earlier you spoke about a submission match, and one thing I'd like to point out is that a submission match is not necessarily the same as an I Quit match. The key difference is that a submission match requires the use of the submission maneuver. In an I Quit match, victory can be achieved by bringing your opponent to the point where they quit as a result of the overall punishment they've received in the match.
That's an important distinction, Michael, especially since a superstar can win an I Quit match by using a submission maneuver. For superstars who aren't proficient in submission moves, they enter this type of match at a disadvantage. It doesn't mean they can't win, but they need to...
They're going to lock it in here. No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Boom, what impact. Handstand, forearm smash.
That was impressive. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
He's playing with him now. What does Buzz have in store?
Powerbomb! This one's over, guys. Things just went from bad to worse for Chad Gable.
Looking to lock it in here. Is he done? Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Uh-oh, and a suplex. Buster. Shoulder tackle.
And the instinct from Gable on display.
So quick. Just attacking. Look at Chad Gable making his move. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that.
What a strike. Face plant. When this guy's on, look out. Big slam. Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
If he sticks this, he is done. Beautiful technique.
Here's his moment, Michael.
He looks for it once again. Oh, what a slam that hurt.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Here he clothesline. That might Lariat.
That might be all. Ooh, kick to the face. That might be all she wrote for Chad Gable. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Irish whip. Oh, what a forearm.
That was dirty. Just when you thought he had nothing left. Can Gable pull through?
This one's for good measure.
Powerbomb planted. That might be all she wrote for Chad Gable.
Definitely got it all that time.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
Is he done? It's over. It's over. Can you believe it? It's all over. Here's another look at what made that submission match one of the most entertaining matchups I've had the pleasure to be a part of in quite some time.
That's what I love about the WWE. A match that lives up to expectations, but still finds a way to surprise us. Good stuff.
Here is your winner, the Assassin, Sebastian Parker.
A well-earned victory indeed.
This guy impressed the hell out of me tonight, Michael. What a victory.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you